We just got home from vacation. It is pouring outside, which means it's the perfect day for grocery store pickup. Hey guys, Kira here from 50 Shades of Mom, back to share another grocery haul and meal plan. I know it's Wednesday, I'm not trying to dupe you. I do normally share my grocery hauls and meal plans on a Monday, but I just got home super late last night from flying to see my parents in Long Island for our Christmas break, and I needed some groceries to get us through for lunches, meals, and the rest of the week. So I actually set my grocery order on the airplane, which worked out perfect. I brought my meal planner, I sat down, I made my whole grocery list, and I set it to pick up for this morning, which ended up being perfect timing because it is pouring like cats and dogs outside, and not normally the day that I want to trek out and go grocery shopping. So Maya and I left early this morning. We pulled into the slot and they put my groceries in my car. So can't beat that. No substitutions and just a little over $92. So that was perfect for just a half of a week. And like I said, I'm gonna go shopping over the weekend, something larger to set us up for the whole week, and I'm also gonna go to Costco. So let me take you down to the counter. I'll show you what I got at Walmart, and then we'll get into the meal plan. Okay, you guys, so here is a quick overview of what I got from Walmart's grocery pickup, and it is not even half a counter, which I think is great. I kind of knew it would be a smaller haul. I'll replenish us over the weekend. I do want to make a Costco trip coming up this week, so this was perfect to just get us through half of the week. And I think a big portion of her 90 bucks was produce, as always. So I did get a big thing of romaine hearts, the 3 big pieces, so I won't need to get this when I go shopping over the weekend. Got a bunch of bananas. We were out of onions, so I picked those up. I picked up a bag of red potatoes, which will last us all through next week as well as these strawberries. You guys, these were really good last week, and they're on rollback again. So it's $6.58 for the 2-pound container, which even beats Costco's price. So I thought that was great. I picked up another one of those, which will also last us through all of next week. I picked up 2 green bell peppers for a recipe, as well as our mini sweet peppers for snacking and lunches. Just one thing of the Oh Snap pickles. That's all Jake will need to get us through this week. 1 head of broccoli for lunches, and then as well as 1 cucumber, and the kids needed some blueberries, so I picked this up. They said no substitutions or changes, but I only purchased the little smaller bag of baby carrots for 98 cents, and they gave me this huge bag. So I'm gonna put carrots on the menu next week as a side dish, and then I'll also cook up some extra and then chop them down and use them for a soup that I'll make the next week, because these will go bad before I use them all. But that's a really good deal. That was, I'm sure, a mix-up, but I'll take the extra carrots because I'll definitely make use out of them this week coming up. I got 1 gallon of 2% milk, got 1 container of the low-fat cultured buttermilk. We are out of ranch dressing. We finished it right before we left, so I washed the Tupperware, and I'll just make a fresh batch of ranch dressing today. Got some heavy whipping cream for recipes and coffee. Got some sweet cream salted butter. I think we're gonna make it through this week. I said that last week, and we did end up making it, but again, you never know. Sometimes I end up cooking extra things, and then I need more butter than anticipated. So I got this, and I'll throw it in the freezer. Got some whole milk mozzarella, and that's for a recipe this week. We actually went through that whole thing of whipped cream cheese. I really think that everybody is enjoying the whipped, but I needed to use that cream cheese for a recipe. If you guys saw the vlog where I was preparing to go to New York, I made that scallion cream cheese and stuffed the chicken with it. Well, I used that whipped cream cheese. So I think that this time I got a 2-pack, and next time I'll get the whipped cream cheese, and I'll kind of alternate. This way we always have both in the house, and we can use the whipped for what it's for. And this I need to use more for recipes. That was kind of silly wasting the whipped cream cheese for that chicken recipe. So I did get the 2-pack, and hopefully we won't go through it this week, and next week I'll get the whipped, and we should be on a good cream cheese schedule, which is kind of funny that we need a cream cheese schedule. Got some orange juice, got some ricotta cheese for a recipe this week, got some sour cream. We always need that on hand. And then I picked up another one of these rotisserie chicken bags. I picked this up either last week or the week before, and I told you guys I would let you know how it was. And this was really awesome. We made chicken salad with it. We cut up some grapes and walnuts, and it was like so super good. But it surprised me because Jake took a sandwich to school, loved it, ended up coming home and making another sandwich. Daryl had 2 sandwiches. Then they were fighting over what was left. I was really surprised that everybody was so pleased with this chicken, and it was $6, which is pretty much their price of their rotisserie chickens. So the only thing you're not getting is the carcass, which I do like the carcass. I do save it for broth and for soups and stuff, but for the price of the carcass, like for them doing all the work for you and peeling it off the bone, this is definitely a good substitution. Now, next week, I'm going to go in store. So hopefully I'll be able to find those size chickens that I need for my rotisserie. And if I can, I'm going to stock up on them so that I can do it myself. But if I can't find the size that I need, or when I order on the app, because they only have 5 pounds or larger on the app, this is definitely a great substitution. So if you guys are looking for a good like already pulled rotisserie chicken, this was $6. It's Walmart's brand, and it was really good. So I highly recommend that. I picked up some coleslaw. I think I'm the only one who eats this, but we're doing bacon cheeseburgers one night on the menu, and I really just like coleslaw with my burger. It just gives me that summer barbecue feel. So I picked that up for myself, and then some strawberry applesauce to hold us over till I get to Costco, and then I'm going to buy that fruit and veggie Kirkland applesauce one again. So I got that. And then I did get breadcrumbs, you guys. We have meatloaf on the menu this week, and sometimes I've tried to do it with flour, and sometimes it works depending on the flour I use, and sometimes it doesn't. I'm kind of running out of all of my flours. I think I'm going to do something different for myself, take some of the meat out, make the little personal meatloafs, and try a couple of different things for myself and see what works. But for them, I don't want to screw up their dinner. So I picked up some breadcrumbs for them to use on their meatloaf, and then I'm going to play a little bit with my meatloaf and see what I can come up with that works the best. I'm so used to what I've done that I really need to start stepping out of my comfort zone and trying to take a lot of my old recipes and continue to make them more what I'm trying to do for my family. All right, I did pick these up again, but only because they were on rollback. A bunch of you guys wrote me last week in my grocery haul and said you've tried these and that you love them. Some person said that they really liked the snickerdoodle one of these, which I did see when I was inside this Walmart, but this one was on rollback and the other one wasn't. So I just grabbed this one because it was $1 and change off. So this was only $3.50. I think that that's amazing for this, because for the organic mix that it is, it's so good. It's seriously the best brownie mix that I've ever had out of a box. Like, absolutely delicious. Jake commented 3 times about the brownies, and I even said that in my lunch video that you guys will see on Friday, that he absolutely cannot stop talking about these brownies. So I got them, and I'm going to make cupcakes, so that will be all the snacks that they need for the week. You guys can see I bought 0 snacks, so whatever we have in the house plus these brownies and the cupcakes, that's what I'll be for them to have for snacking for school. But I'm not picking up anything else unless I can, you know, try and make it myself, like I said. Got some beef broth back here, needed that for a recipe. The Annie's mac and cheese was still on rollback for $1, so I picked up 2 more boxes of it. I got 1 thing of the Bisquick cheese and garlic biscuit mix because it only makes 6. I'm not going to eat them, and I don't know if the kids, they probably would have, but they'll only have 1. Jake would have 2, Daryl would have 2, but I'm making sausage gravy this week, and I usually put that over biscuits, but we're having so many other things with it that's not just gravy and biscuits. If it was, that would be hard for me. I would have to make a low-carb kind of biscuit or bread or use something for myself, but we're also having omelets and bacon and chicken sausage, so everything that we're having with it, I'm not going to need the biscuit. So I wanted a small box, so there was no extra. Mama doesn't need the temptation. So that was 97 cents, suited what I needed, and we're good to go. I got, like I said, coleslaw for next to my burgers, but Daryl likes baked beans next to his burger. So I got the brown sugar hickory baked beans just by the Great Value brand. And that was another thing. I thought I only ordered the small can. It was like 98 cents or something for the small can. This is not a 98-cent can of beans. So I'm pretty sure they gave me a bigger one of those as well, but Mama is not complaining. Of course, I picked up our gummies. These have been the best ones by Natural. They have the best flavor, the best like chew, and they work the best. And it's the 10 milligram melatonin, and these ones are non-GMO, and I love them. And then I just got the kids their multivitamins till I can get to Costco. I'm going to buy a big thing of it, and then just one small jar of minced garlic. I needed that for a recipe, and we were almost out of that. So that was it, and I think that was fairly good for just over 90 bucks. So now we'll get into the meal plan. Okay guys, so here is the meal plan for Monday, January the 20th through Sunday the 26th. Now the first 2 days of this meal plan I included in the grocery haul when I was at my parents'. So if you didn't see that video, I'll link it up above so you can check out the grocery haul that I had when I went home to New York, all of our Italian goodies that we needed for all of the events and things that we had going on. So like I said, I've already covered that, and it was just leftovers cleaning out the fridge, and then we had Wendy's at the airport before we flew home. So that was it for the first 2 days. Now today we're doing meatloaf with mac and cheese and broccoli. I may even switch up this side dish because I made the kids mac and cheese for lunch today, not realizing that that's what I had on the menu. So I may just do buttered noodles or something. It's still pasta. It's kind of the same thing, but I don't like to give them, that's not fair to give them mac and cheese on the same day. I just gave it to them for lunch. So I probably will switch up that side dish. And then, like I said, I got to play a little bit with the meatloaf so I can kind of figure out something for myself, and we'll just do that with broccoli. And then I'm excited about tomorrow and then the next day's recipe. So Thursday and Friday's recipes are both new, and they both sound so delicious. So this lasagna stuffed chicken is a low carb recipe where you basically just fillet the chicken open and stuff it with exactly what you would stuff it with if you were making a lasagna. So you put like a ricotta mixture with mozzarella and fresh tomato sauce, and then you bake it in the oven covered with sauce and more mozzarella, and it just looks absolutely amazing. And I think my entire family would enjoy that. I may even do it different. They have big thick fillets. I might do them like really thin and roll it. Sometimes it cooks better that way, but we'll see. I'm going to play with it. Like I said, it's a new recipe, and if it works out good, I'll end up filming it for you guys. And then on Friday, it's supposed to be like, it's rainy and disgusting right now, and it's supposed to be like that for the next couple of days. And so I actually thought about how nice it would be to just do like a crock pot meal, and it's a stuffed pepper soup. Now my husband loves like peppers, stuffed peppers, but he's not crazy about the actual pepper because he doesn't like to eat it. But if I dice it up really small and put it in soup or something, he will eat it. So if it has all the flavors of a stuffed pepper but inside of a soup, I think he's really going to like it. I wrote over rice, but there's actually rice in the recipe. So I may do a little bit extra rice, put some rice in the bowl first, and then ladle the stuffed pepper soup over it so the kids have a little bit more bulk. They're not big into soup because they're kids and they're sloppy eaters. So they eat soup and it spills all over them. So they're not really big into soup themselves. But I think something like this, if it's thick and hearty and more like a stew, I think they'll be all about that. So I'm going to try it. Again, I'm excited. If not, that's something that Daryl and I can portion out for lunches or something, because I think him and I are really going to enjoy that. Saturday, we're going to do omelets. That's when I mentioned we're going to do that sausage gravy with bacon. I have some grits that I've been dying to use up, so I just want to finish them, and the fresh fruit, and I'll make those biscuits. So we'll have like a nice big breakfast for dinner on Saturday, which sounds really yummy. And then on Sunday, we're doing bacon cheeseburgers with French fries and cheese. I actually thought I ordered French fries. I don't see them in here. I hope I have them in my freezer. Otherwise, when I go grocery shopping on Sunday, I'll have to pick up French fries for that night. But I will double check and see. Otherwise, we'll do that with the baked beans and coleslaw. I hope that coleslaw stays good till Sunday. Thumbs up and good luck for me on that, because I didn't realize that I pushed it out. I probably should have got that when I went grocery shopping on Sunday. Oh well, I wasn't thinking. I made this meal plan on the airplane, you guys, which was perfect for grocery pickup because, like I said, it's nasty today. I made this entire meal plan while we were flying home, and the second we stepped off the plane and I got Wi-Fi again, I hit go and I was able to pick up my groceries at 8 o'clock this morning. So that worked out absolutely perfect. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new here, I do share a grocery haul every week on my channel. This week's been a little weird just because we traveled home, but every Monday I generally share my grocery haul and meal plan, so I will be back on Monday for a fresh new week. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.